What's going on, everybody? Shout out to the chat. Everybody here from the 161 Mafia. Happy Monday. Welcome to the post game. Yankees are about to close out a probable victory 9-1 against the Pittsburgh Pirates. We're in the top of the ninth right now. Matt Bowman is on the mound. And not exactly sure right now. It's 0-1. But let's recap what's going on. Let me give a really quick roll call and shout out to the gang here. All right, who do we have in the house? Who's in the house is the question. Jimmy Mathers, yeah, please hit that like button if you haven't done so yet. We always want to try to get to 100 likes as quickly as we can. Texas Buckeye, my friends in the house. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Judge, opposite field, 3-run shot. That's right. A lot of players look good, including pitchers, and we'll get to that with box score too. It's 9-1 now, and yeah, there it is. There it is, Buckeye. It's growing on people. It's growing on people. Sean Browning's in the house. What's good? The Yankees did put on the clinic. This was a clean win. Fundamentally sound game. Again, a lot of bright spots. And this is like this. I haven't seen this in the Yankees teams in a while. Like patient, plate discipline, just working the count, moving guys over, getting guys on base via walk or hit or whatever. Yankees haven't done this in a while. It's been a lot of reliance on one out, strikeout. It's been a lot of reliance on home runs and everything else. So this is kind of nice. It's kind of nice. So I'm happy to see it. Word Lifers in the house. Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting. I think Calhoun and Ortega have the lead right now, our front runners for the left field job. There's even a chance that both of them might get on, might make the team, the 26. I mean, they're starting to pare down now. They made their first round of cuts today. I did that video on that this morning. So they're going to start cutting more down little by little by little. So Buckeye, my man, what's good, my friend? Who else we have in here? T. Drake's in the house. Yes, sir. I love these 9-1 games. These clean wins by the Yankees where guys stay healthy, and that's important. Like we'll box score. Let's say offensively, Jose Trevino won 1-0 with an RBI single in the first, in the second inning, excuse me, and then DJ LeMahieu with a 2-run single, make it 3-0. Aaron Judge with a 3-run bomb, 410 feet to the opposite field, made it 6-0 in the second. Then in the third, Jose Trevino hit RBI, but he grounded to a double play, making it 7-0. Jason Dominguez reached on the fielder's choice. And then two guys scored. It looks like maybe a bad play or a bad throw, but made it 9-0. So, again, he's involved. Volpe's involved in a lot of these things. So, it's a good sign. And then the number 2 pick was last year, the year before, for Pirates, Henry Davis, a catcher, got an RBI ground out in the 8th inning to make it 9-1, and that's where we stand right now. Now, pitching-wise, we'll just stick to the Yankees here. Domingo Germán, 3 innings of 1 hit ball, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 43 pitches. So he looked pretty good. And Cordero, I haven't talked about potential bullpen piece, ground ball specialist, a clean inning with a strikeout. Hamilton, a clean inning with a hit and a strikeout. Yoendris Gomez, 2 cleanup innings, 2 clean innings with 2 strikeouts. James Norwood with the 1 inning pitch and give up the 1 run, but it wasn't really home run. Pirates, Young. Who in the world is Young? Chavez Young. It's like it's a solo shot. It's 9-2 now in the 9th inning. So we got 1 out, 9-2 in the 9th. And then Matt Bowman, who's in now. He's gone 3rd of an inning so far. He's given up a run. But that's where we stand right now, box score-wise, pitching and offense. So Germán looked good. He looked good, Buckeye. Yeah, it's just going to be a fun competition. This is why I like this as a competition for left field. I like this as a competition for, the fifth starter spot. So it's good. There's a multiple guys competing for it. So, and like the 4 guys that were competing for the left field spot, Hicks, Oswaldo, Calhoun, and Ortega went deep in the same game this weekend, which is awesome. So it's just great to see. Good opposite field pick, out, second base. Diving stab by Andres Chaparro over at first base. Chaparro again, man, showing that leather. Shows with the bat and he's showing his leather. Diving stab. Stop him at the first base and throw him out for 2 outs. So 1 out to go. I think Manfred just likes to keep people up in arms over everything. I really do. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm happy to see, Germán pitch well. He's right up there. It's him, Clark Schmidt, and most likely Matt Crook are going to be the three guys competing. And one of them, if one of them doesn't make it, he'll likely be one of the guys in the bullpen. So I like what I see. I really like what I see. And yeah, lots of hits by the Bronx Savages. And let's see who else got hits. So we can outside box score 2 here for you guys. DJ was 2 for 3. Westbrook 1 for 3. Judge 1 for 2. Florial 1 for 2. Rizzo 1 for 3. Donaldson 1 for 3. Volpe 1 for 2. Hicks 2 for 3. He's batting .385 this spring. Who else? Willie Calhoun 2 for 3. He's batting .571. This guy shows a remarkable ability to put the ball in play, and whether it's running the bases, whatever it is, Ortega's displaying a little bit more power, but this guy is putting himself right in the running there. So I have two pretty good competition. But again, I hope it's not a situation where a guy kills it in the spring and then just falls off the map during the season. So these guys are going to have to show that they're able to contribute during the season as well. And that's the key. All right. So Jose Trevino 1 for 2. Dominguez 1 for 2. He's batting .429. Dominguez. And caught it at the wall. Game over. Yankees win 9-2. The Yankees win. Good game. Good game. Yeah, Rafael Ortega's batting .333. He was 1 for 1. And with a walk. No, 0 for 1 with a walk. So that's pretty much the offensive numerical box score for the Yankees. But Yankees have officially won 9-2, which is fantastic. So, this is a nail biter. But I agree. Hicks, tends to have a little bit of affinity for Hicks. But again, Hicks, he's made some mechanical adjustments. So has Stanton. And Hicks seems to be adapting to it a little bit quicker than Stanton. But it's helping his cause, that's for sure, right now. So we'll see. We will see. What counts as a trip to the mound, Manfred is messing. Yeah, it's not only him. It's the owners, it's the union. It's a lot of folks that are coming up with this stuff. They all agree on it. So during the last, what do you call it, CBA? So yeah, Herman has got good stuff. Schmidt has good stuff too. He's got better off speed and more power stuff, but he seems to be a little bit more suited for either a long relief or something like that, or a spot starter. Herman, I think, is a little bit ahead, but I'm not sleeping on Matt Crook right now. Not sleeping on him. I would walk out. Wilmer Rodon yesterday gave up 6 hits and 5 runs in his first start. He had a rough first start, but that's nothing to worry about. He got his pitches and stayed healthy. Worked on some of his stuff. Just like Garrett Cole, one of his first starts with the Yankees when he first came here, he gave up 6 runs as well. No different here. Matt Scherzer gave up 7 runs the other day from the Mets in an inning. So, I wouldn't worry about it, Wilmer. Rodon will be fine. They don't really need to be sharp right now anyway. So, Al Morass in the house. PJ Shue. What's up, gang? What's good? Jonathan's in the house. Holmes is supposed to pitch Wednesday, I heard. Jonathan, as well as Judge is going to start in left field on Wednesday. They just announced that too. G-Man Choi did not call. G-Man Choi, that was a Yankee killer when he was with Tampa, I'll tell you that. Shoot. Yankee boy. That's right, Joel. Yeah, Wednesday, that's right. Joel's right. And Judge in left field on Wednesday. Texas Buckeye, thank you so much, as always. Appreciate that generosity, brother. Really, really appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Start spreading the news. Appreciate you, too. Number 7K. The Mantle fan. Appreciate you, too, man. Both you guys. Both you guys are legends. You really are. I appreciate you. The machine is back. It looks like it. What news are we talking about, by the way, Texas? Are we talking about the win? The Frank Sinatra post-game celebratory song? I like that. I don't like the Liza Minnelli version when they lose in Yankee Stadium. I don't like it. I like the Frank Sinatra voice. Martian looking good. Yeah, this is the first time, PJ, in a long time that the organization has had this much prospect depth. I hope that they add to it this year with more pitching depth, so on a higher end. I hope they draft a lot of college pitchers, because their big arms are in the lower. Big arms with high ceilings are in the lower levels of the organization. There's not many at AA and AAA that are close to making an impact in the majors, and that's I have to keep that in mind. So, Martian's looking good. Yeah. Chaparro's looking good. Volpe's looking good. And yeah, what's this true too? We have lots. G Drake, you couldn't be more right. 4 backups. Yeah, they have crazy backups. crazy backups, and that's a good thing. It's a good problem to have. Good problem to have. And wait till you see. They'll make some moves. They'll cut somebody and somebody. And when I say cut, I mean guys being optioned back out to the minors. So that's the major league version of cutting the cuts in spring training. So they just get optioned back out and stuff like that, and go back to their keep developing. So Bro Dom's saying that for you. Yes, he was on the 2020 DJ. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was just 367. I mean, if we can get a 300 DJ with some good solid contact and just staying healthy, man, I would sign up for that any day of the week, baby. Any day of the week. No. All blue eyes, man. Nobody sang it as good as him. He couldn't stay healthy. Murderers Row. Unfortunately, Greg Bird, he had a lot of problems. But I'll never forget that home run he hit off Andrew Miller in the postseason. If you've seen that, if not, go to YouTube and put in Greg Bird home run. It's one of the first videos will come up. And his home run off Andrew Miller in Cleveland. And it was like the upper deck as well. So remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Lorenzo should just, right? He should just walk over and be like, I'm with you guys. So I know. I'm kidnapping myself and bringing myself over here. You know what I mean? So yeah. So far, so good, Jonathan Taylor. So far, so good. Dominguez looks good. A lot of these guys look good. So, did I hear that Geno? Did he sign an extension with the Seahawks? Wow. Derek Carr, I think, got a 4-year deal with the New Orleans Saints. I did a video about that today. It looks like T-Drake, all signs are pointing towards Aaron Rodgers to the Jets. It's like, must be like Rodgers or bust, which doesn't excite me as much as it would have Derek Carr. But I mean, Rodgers makes like $50-something million this coming year. That's crazy. But I mean, Carr will do well in New Orleans, even if they don't have Sean Payton anymore. Now that he's over with Denver Broncos, working with Russell Wilson. Now, but yeah, man. How much show behind Yankees? I love it, Yankee boy. I love that. That's how you do it, baby. That's how you do it. And then play the Sinatra on the Yankees. That's how you do it, baby. I like his style. Herman's, he's in a good spot, Brian. He's in a good spot. They keep playing like that, yeah. I mean, IKF trade is probably the most likely trade that they might make this offseason. Torres would be the most valuable, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if anybody's going to take Donaldson unless the Yankees will eat like more than half his money. It's got to be more than that. 161 Mafia. I like this. That would be like a great idea, actually. Any of you, love to meet some of you folks in person. It'd be kind of cool. Just so we could celebrate another good year. Take some photos, chill out. You know what I mean? I like that idea, PJ. I like it. Yeah, I mean, Rodgers to the Jets. I mean, it would. Yeah, that's my. I think the Rodgers to the Jets, I think, would help more teams than the Jets. Like, would help teams more than they would help the Jets. I mean, so I don't know. I don't know. Dude, Jimmy, I like your thinking, man. Bunch of 160. Just go like in a white van, like one of those creepy dude white vans with no mirror, no windows or anything. You go and you go. Like nobody gets hurt. Like, and you can even like comfort him. Brian, we're doing this for you, and it's gonna be okay. And this we are doing this for you. It's out of love, and that's what we do. We talk to him, we comfort him, send him some, give him some confidence, right? What's good, NFE? What is good? Where do you think he goes if he leaves Baltimore? I mean, he's an option for the Jets too, but he's going to cost an absolute haul. You know what I mean? So, Wilmer, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that for the super sticker, man. Thank you very, very, very much, bro. I appreciate your generosity. I always, appreciate all your generosity. You know what? I don't know. Where would he go? Lamar Jackson, Lorenzo. I mean, a lot of teams that'll take him, no doubt about it. I mean, I'm really curious. I mean, the Jets have some receivers. They need an offensive line to protect them now. They got to beef up the OL on both sides. Left tackle, right tackle. They just need a good center. So they need more pieces on the offensive side. I need a big tight end too. If I'm them, I'm going for a big tight end too. They need a freaking Travis Kelce over here, right? That's what they need, man. Volpe, I could see that too. Jonathan called probably by June, July, yeah. Yes, he did. He slammed that gavel down too, Judge. You got that right, baby. Got that right. Bears will sign relief. Yes, they would, Sean. They most certainly would. You're absolutely right. Volpe, he can. To me, I stand by this. I think if you want Volpe to come up, you're going to have to make a trade or two, because the last thing you want to do is bring him up and then sit him on the bench on a regular basis and just play him on occasion. That'd be a completely waste of his time and a waste of the franchise's time, right? So if I'm them, I bring him up when he's absolutely ready to play, and that I would be very comfortable with. I don't see the point in bringing up your number one prospect and not playing him. You know what I mean? So it would require an IKF move and potentially another move just to unclog the infield a little bit, because it's pretty clogged right now. So, and pretty much. I like that idea too, G Drake. Paying free money inside of the van. I don't know. What's he do now? John Morant. Great player, but what did he do? So who starts the left field? Right now, NFE, I think Ortega has the lead, followed by Calhoun, followed by Hicks. I don't consider Oswaldo Cabrera in this conversation. I think he's going to be the super utility guy for the Yankees. I just don't see it. I think he's going to be playing the infield and the outfield. So bring some cannolis. Yeah, man. You got that right. Yeah, bring a few things. You don't want to do it on an empty stomach, right? Texas, so I'm with you there. I am with you 100%. Lamar Jackson goes to the Falcons. Oof. Do the Falcons have enough to get him is the question. Enough draft picks and player capital, because he's going to cost a boatload. They haven't replaced Matt Ryan, so it makes sense. Be an interesting one. They don't have Julio there anymore, but it'd be an interesting one. Jackson to the Falcons. Aiden, I have no idea what happened to Justin Turner. You're bringing up the Godfather right here. The word life for the God. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Saturday. One of the greatest movies of all time, Word Lifer. That's a great scene. They're going to take the cannoli too. A great scene. Wilmer, you're the man, dude. I always appreciate you folks. So would I, Danny. I'd love to see some of these young guys playing too. Yes, sir. 4 straight singles, and then Judge says guilty. Got that right. Got him. Put a stamp on it today, baby. I like it. Whose bed do we have to leave a horse head? Their owner, the Pirates owner. That you have to. That's a great scene too. The dinner scene before. My boss always likes to get bad news immediately. Mr. Quillen. Oh God, what a great scene! Now I have to watch The Godfather. Anthony, man, you're getting your rest, dude. Getting your rest. You got to get that shut eye. You got to get your beauty sleep, bro. Beauty sleep is important, Lapari. Very important. I get it, man. Totally get it, man. But if you're gonna wake up, better wake up to a Yankees win, baby. I don't think Dominguez is going to be up right now. I don't think he's ready. I think 2024. Personally, he could prove us wrong, but I personally think he's better suited for 2024. He's doing well right now, but we need to see how well he hits against good pitching. Starters and relief. That's going to make a huge difference. So we need to see that one way or another. We absolutely need to see it. But he's definitely showing the type of talent he has, and I like his makeup. He's just hustling everywhere. He runs it hard all the time. And that's the type of hustle and type of energy that we want over here. Him and Volpe and Peraza bringing this young, really dynamic energy and great plate discipline, willingness to take a walk, like not swinging the bad stuff. That's a skill set that the Yankees have not displayed for quite a while. And I think it'll be a great idea once these guys are all in there. So that excites me. That excites me. I mean, Hicks could be traded. Yeah. I mean, how much? I don't know. I don't know what team. Like the Dodgers have a need for an infielder, and the Yankees just happen to have a bunch of extra ones. So I could see that happening more than I could see or quicker than I see a Hicks trade. No. Ryan, this is why we love you, man. Chose us up to the competition. We appreciate that, bro. We appreciate that, man. This is why we love you, man. You know, the competition. Well, they now find us as the competition, right? So we're now considered, I guess, the enemy for some. So, but that's how we roll here. That's how we roll here in 161, man. We don't care. We just do our thing. You know, come out to Colorado. Yeah, it's going to be a good series with the Rockies. Yes, sir, NFE. What is good? Jefferson's in the house. What's good, brother? Appreciate you. If anybody hasn't hit that like button, please smash that like button. Let's try to get over 100 likes if we can. It's always a great team. It's always a great thing for live streams. Texas, that's a good question. Who's going to get CJ? I don't know. Have we been hearing anything? I don't know if we're hearing. I don't know. I mean, the team. I don't know. He's a starter. I mean, a lot of teams can use backup QB. The Eagles need one. They need to back up to Jalen Hurts, but is Stroud a starter? Is the question, Buckeye? Turner was hit in the face today. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, he's got an outside chance, in my opinion, Jefferson. I still think he needs to develop. He needs to get some time in AA and AAA. I do think he'll get a pretty rapid call up to AAA, but they got to be careful. You know, Volpe's he's further along developed, but I mean, Dominguez is showing a lot, Jefferson. So if they happen to call him up, I hope he plays well. I hope he stays healthy. So that's the key there. They got to do it right with him. They got to do it right with Volpe. You got to do it right with a couple of these other guys too. Got to do it right. So, but if he's on there, I mean, Yankee Stadium will go nuts, Jefferson. That's for damn sure. John Blum's in the house. Hicks and Calhoun can make it. I mean, it's going to be right down to the wire, I think. Hicks has a built-in advantage because he's already signed here for multiple years. Calhoun is showing a lot. So is Rafael Ortega. So they are showing what they can do, and I'm glad this competition is going to go right down to the wire. 24 days away from opening day today. So it's going to go right down to the wire, in my opinion. This I can see, John Blum, trading IKF to the Rockies or the Dodgers. I can see that. Yes, they have needs. They got needs. And he's not going to cost a boatload, you know what I mean? So he's probably the most movable of all the infielders from the Yankees. So more so than Gleyber Torres. Because Gleyber Torres, if he keeps playing the way he's playing, he's setting himself up for a 9-figure contract. And it's kind of really hard to deny that. So he's setting himself up nicely if he keeps doing it. That's for damn sure. The Falcons do have a lot of cap space, Lorenzo. They're one of the few with a bull. And I'm going to do a video on a cap space, too, on my football channel. So available cap space for every team, I'm going to do that as well. So we can plug it into the videos I have scheduled already, which is best fits for each team, free agency, free agent predictions, mock draft. I did the NFC team needs already. I'm going to do the AFC team needs for every single team. So I got a lot of stuff coming on the football channel. So, and I'm trying to get that up to 1,000 subs. We're at like 360 because once you get to 1,000, we can live stream like this, and then we can get people involved in football talk too. So I'm hoping that it happens sooner than later, but we'll see. Got to keep it rolling here on the 161 first. You know what I mean? The guy who played Luca Brasi, remember? He was Columbo's body. I didn't realize that. Was he really Columbo's bodyguard? Wow, that's pretty cool. Luca Brasi was great. Yeah. This is the thing. Yeah, he's got to improve his barrel rate, Dominguez. Yep. He's not making sloppy, Sloppy plays or sloppy swings. He's putting the bat in the ball, and he's hustling like crazy. If it's a ground ball, he tries to outrun even routine ground balls, and that's the type of energy and kind of player development that we want to see. So that's how you set an example. So it's guys like that. Yeah. I'll tell you this, Brian. I would trade for Dodgers pitchers over Oakland A's pitchers. That's for sure, Brian. No more Oakland A's pitchers anytime soon, please. Dodgers, different story. They have a whole bunch of them. Yeah, and I don't, if he moves Hicks, then they move Hicks. I don't think he's going to get a ton, but there's a chance they might move him. I see Jackson signing with Lamar. Or if they leave Jones, yeah. I mean, they're talking about an extension, Jones and the Giants, but Lamar Jackson would have to be traded, T. Drake, right? So, good offensive line, Saquon. They gotta re-sign Saquon too. He's probably gonna get. I'm guessing he's gonna get franchised, Saquon. So, Jonathan, I would like to see IKF and Gleyber Torres to the Dodgers for Bobby Miller, their top pitching prospect. He's like number 25 in all of baseball, and that's the type of trade. But I don't know if the Dodgers would actually do that. I don't know. But the only way I'm moving Gleyber Torres in any type of trade is for an impact player in return. That's it. Or a guy who's about to be an impact player in return. It's about to be a valuable piece. And Bobby Miller is just that. He would be, but I don't know if he's being projected as to a lot of famous pitchers, a lot of Hall of Fame pitchers. So he's got to come up here and actually perform first. You know what I mean? So exactly. I appreciate that, Joel. No doubt about it, man. That's right. Appreciate that, man. I always appreciate the kind words. It's gonna be a really interesting offseason for football, and it's gonna be an interesting right now offseason for the baseball too, because I think I think somebody is gonna get brought in for the Yankees that might turn out to be a roster player. And the later in the preseason they come in, the more likely they'll be able to make the team through the spring. So it really depends on, whether the Yankees they feel like, okay, we might need another reliever here. Even though they have some guys like Jimmy Cordero, Matt Crook, guys who can make the team out of spring training. And keep in mind, too, not necessarily for 40-man, but Luis Hill and Scott Efras have to be taken off the 40 because they're going to be on the 60-day at least. So they can bring in some more guys for the 40-day. I mean, a 40-man roster, too, and then try to get them on the 26. So there's going to be a couple of roster-type moves that the Yankees have to make anyway. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. Billy, what's up, my man? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday night. Celebrating another Yankees win, 9-2. So I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, there's so many. This is, Anthony, it reminds me about baseball, too, because you need like 8 channels to watch all the Yankee games, or 8 subscriptions to watch all the Yankee games. And it's kind of heading down that road with football, too, and it drives me nuts. But it is what it is, and it's all about the money for these folks. Davey, man, the kids are good, kicking our butt. We're additional in the house right now, but everybody's on the first floor. So it's a conglomeration of a lot of folks on the first floor. So putting a whole new second floor in the house. So, but they're good, man. I appreciate you asking. The question, if Dominguez, I still think they're going to make a move one way or another, or just play probably Ortega or Calhoun or both, and put, I would put Dominguez either in AA or bump him right up to AAA immediately and start him there because he's shown the ability to, hit good pitching. So he might be more suited for AAA, but he could position himself to make the team this year. He's a highly touted prospect. He's got a huge ceiling. His intangibles are through the roof, but I don't think he's ready just yet. Now, I don't want to throw him to the majors, right now and then have him not be ready and affect his confidence and development. You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting. Well, this is true too, Texas. Stroud's got a pretty accurate arm. Yep. Yes, he does. I think that Brian, they might get a decent pitching prospect. Maybe like 12 to 16, something like that, or type prospect for IKF. I don't think they're going to get anybody big. Nobody in the top 5. You got to add Gleyber Torres for that. But you never know. Yeah, Iron Hawaiians in the house, baby. Aloha. Aloha, my friend. Aloha, aloha, aloha. Geno, yeah. What's the final numbers on the Geno Smith deal? I mean, let's pull up. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull this up. I'm gonna. The Titans are shopping. They're trying to trade running back Derrick Henry. Huh. All right, Geno Smith's contract here. A new multi-year, a 3-year deal worth $105 million, $35 million per for Geno freaking Smith. Wow. Oh my god, that's crazy. Now let's see if we can come up. Derek Carr, any updates on his contract? Yeah, $150 million for 4 years, $37.5 million for 4 years per season. Wow, $150 million for 4 years. My goodness, unbelievable. Yeah, man, love the Judge home run. Love it. Daniel Jones is not signed yet. They've discussed numbers, Davey, but they have not finalized an extension just yet. I do feel confident that they will, but you never know. You never know. Yeah. Kirk Cousins, I not heard that. Luca Brasi, man. I mean, my father tried to convince the guy, so he brought Luca Brasi. Made him an offer he can't refuse. What's that mean? He told the guy, either your brains or your signature is going to be on the papers. Luca Brasi held a gun to his head while he did it. Mike C. Here it is, my man. Let me see. Empire State Tripod is the name of the football channel, Mike C. What I will do is once the stream is over, I will put a link to the channel directly in the comments section of this video. So if you want to go directly to it, you can, but you can find Empire State Tripod pretty easily as well. So, and just to show you, in case you do happen to just put that in what do you call it? In YouTube, this is what it looks like. It's got the Empire State Building. Empire State Tripod. That's the football channel right there. It's relatively new, so we're trying to boost that up. No. But there it is, Mike C. I appreciate it. Our Don is a girl dad, so send him some baseball bats. Yeah, I got 3 girls. 3 girls. Got a lot of girls I got to protect when they get older. 3 colleges, 3 weddings. Oh, my God. Anytime, Mike C. Appreciate it, man. What's his name? Luca Bra. Good question, Dior. You know what? That's a good question, man. Let me see. The Godfather. I think it's Luca with Luca. Let's see. Fredo. Yeah, Luca. Luca. Yep. Yeah, Lenny Montana. Luca Brasi. Right there. Yeah. That's right, Nicholas. Thank God. Oh, nice, Lepar. Yeah, the network does that, which is fantastic. And Rashid, I mean, well, Carl, big news today, 4 years. And Geno Smith signed a huge extension with the Seahawks today. 3 years, $105 million, Rashid, which is crazy. $35 million a year for friggin' Geno Smith. So, 3 for 3, Davey. I like it. How old are you boys? My girls are 5, 2.5, and a month. All young. Kansas City legally committed a scam against Kadar. What'd they do, T. Drake? Well, this is true too. I mean, they shouldn't have. Yeah, well, this is true too. Anytime, D-Rod. Yeah, folks. I mean, Kansas City is just a great environment for football. Like, got great players, great player development, serious superstars who can make other players better. Kelsey's a superstar, right? Mahomes, superstars. He can make everybody around them better. So they got a hell of a team there. They got a hell of a team. They really do. I like that. Geno Smith. They wrote me off. I ain't right back now. I like that. Nice. Yeah, I mean, Giants need to re-sign. I think they're gonna franchise Saquon. Yeah, I hope Justin Turner's not hurt that bad. I hope he's, kids don't let them get any social media. Yeah. We're not gonna do any social media anytime soon. That's a good advice, man. I mean, I teach martial arts. I definitely want to teach them how to handle themselves at some point. I don't expect them to be, fourth degree black belt like myself or whatever, master, and I don't expect that, but I want to know that they can handle themselves and feel confident about it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I want to make sure they have a good head on their shoulders. And right now they do. So I want to keep them safe too. Profar's got to lower his asking price. He's asking for $10 million. Aiden and Sanchez he doesn't fit anywhere right now. So I don't even know where Sanchez would go. He'll go somewhere. I think he'll go to the Marlins, but there's no sense of urgency for teams to sign either one of them right now. So, and again, like, Oswaldo Cabrera, stuff like that, he's just the perfect fit here, Oswaldo Cabrera. But guys like Sanchez not gonna really have a fit pretty much anywhere, unfortunately. So, Michael, welcome to the 161, Michael back. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the 161, man. Welcome to the club, brother. Thank you for joining. Looking forward to having you here, man. Yeah, well, this is the thing. Bullying takes a lot of shapes and forms. Physical bullying, emotional bullying, social media bullying. There's so many different versions. I had a niece who was bullied, and via social media at school, and it's just, and it's not cool, but it happens. It happens, and it's just a lot of new lessons to teach kids. A lot of folks bully just to put other people down to feel good about themselves. So it's unfortunate, but it's everywhere. Elite schools, prep schools. Yeah. But everybody, man, well, let's welcome Michael to the 161, man. Michael back. Appreciate you coming on, man. And enjoy the ride, man. Get ready for a fun ride, brother. Yes, indeed. While I'm working. Davey. Nice, dude. Yeah, I work from home. And Davey, it's a blessing. When I'm teaching, I'm not working from home, but like, other things I'm, putting in around because I'm dropping the girls off, picking them up, feeding everybody. Like, so my work is scattered throughout the day. Sounds like yours is too, Davey. And it is what it is, but I used to work in corporate America for almost 2 decades, hated it. And I love this much more. I mean, I'm much, much happier now. Yeah, Sean, it's good to be able to protect yourself. It is good. And again, I'm not teaching them how to beat people up. Just teaching them how to protect themselves and look out for each other, Yeah, it is, T. Drake, 100%, man. Exactly. This is our safe haven. This is our therapy from social media and crazy. Talking baseball here with each other, and that's the key, man. Jonathan, I teach 2 Korean arts, Hapkido, which is designed for the street, and Tang Soo Do, which is very similar to Taekwondo, which is the more combative kicking, move techniques, katas, and sparring type of stuff. Hapkido is designed to basically cripple people, and it's nasty. It's absolutely nasty. And I'm working towards a black belt in jiu-jitsu too. So I want to get the trifecta. I want to get a black belt in jiu-jitsu. So one day. His art is similar, John. It's called Aikido. His is the Japanese form of Hapkido. They're very, very similar. But it's all, technical joint locks, manipulation, stuff like that, disarming people with weapons. And again, I'm only 170 pounds, but like if I can use my weight against a 250-pound man effectively, then that's the key. It's just like jujitsu. It's a lot of leverage, using their own body and clothes against themselves. So like it's technique is key. And then at some point, you can hit if you need to, but Hapkido is there's a lot of bone breaking and stuff like that. So, like I'm not going to punch you in the face. I'm just going to rip your shoulder out of the socket. Sorry, but you know what I mean? No. What is going on? Somebody asked me what is going on with who? Carlos Rodon. No, he's fine, Sin City. He got hit his first game. He got his working. Got his pitch count up when we need to do. Cole gave up 6 runs his first game with the Yankees in spring training. So, and like Max Scherzer gave up 7 or 8 runs the other day. It just happens. Well, guys are still working on, their spring fitness and getting into game shape and just making sure their pitches are locating properly and blah, blah, blah. And, he wasn't wild. He just got hit. So, but, it is what it is. He'll be fine, Rodon. I'm pretty confident of that. Yeah. Give me Hapkido Hicks. Not to keep. Oh my God. I'm telling you. Yeah, Tua. I mean, falling is an important part of martial arts. Falling properly to protect yourself. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I'm with you too, Michael. This team excites me. I just hope they stay healthy, because is quality. It's absolutely quality. Wrestling is good. It's good. We've done some wrestling stuff. Jiu-jitsu is another art. I mean, it's primarily on the ground. Wrestling is a good art. It's a very good art. I mean, John, some of the best people in the world have Sambo wrestling backgrounds. So, Jonathan, man, always a pleasure, man. Go get some rest. Enjoy your night, brother. And we'll see you tomorrow after the game, man. Appreciate you coming on. And we'll wrap it up in a second too. Leverage is key, man. Technique, and no matter how big the guy is, if I wrap you in a rear naked choke, you're going to sleep. That's not the same thing applies for everybody else too. John, I'm pretty excited about the World Baseball Classic. Yeah. I mean, the U.S. has a good team. So does Puerto Rico. So does Dominican Republic. So does Venezuela. Curacao, I always keep my eye on. Japan. I like the fact that Mark DeRosa is coaching Team USA. It's going to be pretty cool. Honestly, I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. I'm looking forward to seeing some games. 5 bonus points for Lapa. Unless because we had old tires, everybody else first times. Yeah. Yes, indeed, Anthony. Yes, indeed, Apari. Yeah, the pitch clock seems to be helping the Yankees. So I'll say that. I hope it continues to do that. Maybe it keeps these guys in a much more one lane kind of focused thing, so that they're not getting unfocused or lazy, because the pitch clock, you kind of have to stay focused for a period of time. Otherwise you get penalized automatically. So I think it's going to help Yankees in a couple different ways. So Neil, I don't know. He's still here, so people are going to talk about him. And, he botched a play today, but he got 2 hits and he's hitting again. He made some mechanical adjustments to his swing, so he might have a resurgent year, but, I'm not banking on it. But, I'm glad they have some other guys who are putting themselves in the mix for the left field spot, like Calhoun and Ortega and stuff like that, Sunil. So that makes me encouraged. But if Hicks is here, he's here as well. They'll figure out a way to play him, No doubt about that. PEDs. Well, John, I mean, it's crazy. His contract when he signed it, the 7 year set, it was $10 million a year. It looked like a steal. And then he made it through the first 2 years, but now he was terrible the last 2 years. Terrible. So, but it looked like a steal, $10 million a year. I mean, if he was staying healthy and kind of producing almost the way Torres was, like, it would be like, oh my God, I can't believe the value of this deal. But now he made a steal contract look like an albatross, which is very hard to do. It's hard to do, man. My God. T Drake, that sounds good, man. I want to know about your cards, too. I want to know about your cards. I like it, Drake. I like it, T Drake. 1,500, damn. I love it. Upper hand, I think, honestly, I think it's Ortega and then Calhoun in that order, and then probably Hicks is number 3. I said this before. I don't think Oswaldo Cabrera is in the running. I think he's going to be the super utility guy. So, can I beat Aaron Judge in a fight? I'm pretty confident in my ability to handle it. I'll leave it at that. I mean, I don't know. I'll be able to outmuscle him or Stanton. Those are big dudes, but there's a lot of techniques they probably wouldn't be ready for. So, I'll just say I'm confident, Joey Nelly. I'm confident, but I wouldn't want to get punched by either one of them. I'll tell you that. Doesn't matter, how good you are. You get hit in it's like Mike Tyson said, is everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. And he could not be more right. You get hit in a good spot, man, forget it. Countdown clock. That's a good idea, John. That's a good idea. You know what? Check this out. You see that down below? You see that ticker? All right. Watch what I do here. Watch this. Hold on. Save. Now, let's put it on there. Boom. 24 days until opening day, baby. You inspired me to change the banner, so I thank you for that. Yeah, I like Mark DeRosa, John Blum. My favorite UFC fighter of all time? John Jones. John Jones. He's one of the greatest ever. Yeah. Underneath Chuck Norris spears another fist. It could be. Could be bodyguards. Yeah, I mean, I would hire them as my bodyguard. Shoot. Krav Maga. Yeah, one of my best friends has a Krav Maga school nearby me. And when I was teaching him earlier, he incorporated Krav Maga, and they brought in a guy who was in the Mossad, who became like an expert Krav Maga. So I've got a couple of years of Krav Maga training under my belt too, Davey. I am familiar with it. Yes. Yeah, exactly, D-Rod. The whole thing is don't get hit, right? So that's the key. Protect yourself, and don't be afraid to walk away. So I like that, Isai. I will. I'll change the countdown every day too. I'll change the countdown every single day to update it. No doubt about it. Texas. One of the greatest Hapkido martial artists in the world is in Texas. Jim McMurray, Grandmaster. He's like a 9th degree black belt. One of the greatest Hapkido. He was in the military. This guy is a total badass. Jim McMurray. Jimm. Guy's a legend in martial arts. In Texas. From Texas. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Hire me as a stunt guy for Cobra. Yeah. I've actually met those guys from Cobra Kai. I went to a horror movie convention. They had a Karate Kid reunion, and I met Johnny, Billy Zabka. I met Martin Cove, the instructor, and I met Danielson, Ralph Macchio, all on the same night at Cobra Kai reunion. It was pretty before they announced it was before they released the show. It was like a year before, and the guys told me like we have something we're working on. It's gonna be pretty cool. So they kind of give us a sneak preview, but they didn't tell us what the hell it was. Turned into Cobra Kai. It's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Breaking news down to Pimps. Oh, I actually like that. I'll do that. I will do that. I like it. Murder's Row. Yeah, I said I'll actually bring some into the stuff. I like it, man. Billy Zabka. Yeah, I like Zabka. He's a cool dude. He's cool. He's a good dude. And I actually showed him some of my stuff. So we were talking about, and I said, "Yeah, I got this, I got that." And let me see if I have anything here. I could show you. I'm not exactly sure if it's on my phone, but I showed them guys some like crazy. Let's see, have any high kicks or anything like that. Although I tend to keep the kicks from the middle down and use my upper body for everything else. The higher you kick, the less power you generate, the easier it is for somebody skilled to defend themselves. So you got to be careful with that stuff. Although I'll show you this. This is my hand after I passed my 4th Dan black belt test. I broke it, doing a ridge hand, which is essentially you tuck your thumb in and you eat something. And I had to hit it a bunch of times because it kept moving. So I broke my hand though. But it's all good, baby. Soon enough, if I ever got an opportunity to be a stunt double for that stuff, I would do it. Or in a Bourne movie or in a John Wick movie or something like that. I would do it, baby. Put out some hash browns. Oh, God. Oh, shoot. I like it, Sunil. I was serious. Yeah, I mean, I didn't feel it at the time because I was so excited. You know, I was frustrated that it didn't break the first time because it moved, but it got me a few times. But then I wound up breaking it. Just hand broke. But you don't really feel it. You know, once the test was over, and I still had, half-hour testing to go. I had to get that done. So, and then afterward, I'll deal with the pain. Well, this is true too. Higher the kick, the easier it is to plant the pant. Yeah, sweep the pant leg. The plant leg, exactly. Yes, it is. So those are the types of things you think about. I like it. But yeah, we're running off 15 minutes. So let me let you guys and gals go. I appreciate you coming on. Thank you as always. I love spending this time with you all. This is nothing, nothing better. It's really the best. I mean, Johnny Lawrence lines, yeah, Johnny Lawrence lines, baby. Yeah. Sweep the leg. You got a problem with that? No sensei. No sensei. He's a really cool dude in real life. Zapka. Oh. Baseball card hunt. I mean, I need to find out where to buy cards. A good dealer can buy cards. So I can do, because I like to do some baseball card pack reveals and stuff like that, so I could pull on that. It would be kind of fun. I'll do some videos on it too. I didn't realize that those types of videos gained a lot of interest. So I want to try it. But if you have any recommendations, TJ, just drop them in the comments, man. Drop them in the comments. But you guys and gals are the best. Peace and love to all of you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for always supporting the channel. Have a great night, gang. I'll talk to you tomorrow.